What is going on, everybody? Joshua here, Reasonably Prepared, and today I want to go over security. And we're going to show you an item that's reasonably inexpensive, easy to use, and will give you the opportunity to keep a watchful eye on your property or your home. Come on with me. Hey, so Reasonably Prepared, I can't understate the importance of having and forming good, strong community. And when you're in good community, you learn a lot from each other. And so I'm out here in the country today, out here in Central Texas with my friend Jason, who is walking me through some of the security measures that he's taking out here on his, how much property you got out here?
9.992 acres.
So he's got 10 acres. 9.992, that's awesome.
There's a story behind that.
That's awesome. So 10 acres. He's had a couple trouble with some riffraff coming out here in the country, which can happen if you're living way out there. I've lived way out there for a long time, and yeah, you get people coming down, you don't know who they are. So he's setting up some security measures, and we're going to go over one of the security measures. And as always, there will be links in the description below of all the equipment that he has installed and that we're going to talk about and we're going to show. And it's all really, really neat stuff. So without further ado, we're going to get into the equipment. I'm going to have Jason explain just on what on earth he's doing with his security stuff. As part of security measures, we're going to go over lots of different security things today. He has installed wireless cameras. Now, typically wireless cameras so far have needed cell phone service, but this one is unique, correct, in that it doesn't. So would you walk me through what you've got here and what it took to install and kind of general price? Kind of give me the quick rundown.
Yeah, so this is a Reolink PTZ camera.
Which means?
PTZ is pan, tilt, and zoom. So it gives me the flexibility to not only see what it's currently looking at, but I can, pan and tilt and look
rotate
around.
the camera.
So instead of needing multiple cameras, it takes the place of that. So
Okay.
it gives me that flexibility. This is completely wireless in the sense because sometimes they'll call it wireless because it doesn't need like a Cat5 cable or some kind of communication cable going to the camera. This is Wi-Fi, and also it has a battery in it. But what can be a hindrance or an inconvenience with battery-powered cameras is you got to take the battery out and charge it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're actually having to remove the functionality of that camera. This came with a solar panel.
Awesome.
And so it stays charged. I haven't had any kind of issues. The lowest I've seen it is 90%, and that's after a full night's usage. So it's done really well from a performance standpoint for maintaining the charge on the camera. To help with the signal, the Wi-Fi signal, I upgraded the antenna. This is a directional antenna. I've got a access point on the top end of my house over there. It's a good 80 yards. I was getting 3 bars with the factory supplied antenna. This brought it up to a solid 5 bars. This allows me to maintain a high quality image, and I get a little bit better performance off the camera with that directional antenna being added on there.
So basic components are the top up there is our solar.
Panel. Yep.
We've got the camera itself.
Yep.
With an internal battery.
Yep.
And a motion sensor.
Yes.
So it's not 24 hours constantly on, it's motion activated, right?
That is correct. Yes.
And then this guy transmits signal or boost signal
yes.
to your house, which we just discussed is probably somewhere around 70 yards away. So it's a pretty fair distance. And you're getting 5 full bars of signal in there. Now, let's say you're not at home. Yeah. Can you still see the camera?
Yes, and I still get
without cell phone, like this doesn't have cell phone service, so you can still be
Yep.
at work or whatever and go, oh, somebody just in front of my driveway.
Yeah, that's correct. So I get alarms. So like I was at Walmart the other day and got gate alarms, and I got to see that my dog was out here sniffing around the gate and set my alarm off.
Right. I want to go down slowly over the equipment one more time. It's a solar panel. It is a camera and with battery that you can put an SD card in, and we'll have everything in the description below. So if it's something you want to do, and we're also going to give you a perspective on how easy it is to install. It took you how long to install this?
30 minutes. Even syncing the camera up to the Wi-Fi was really
intuitive.
Very intuitive.
Because I hate technology.
Yeah.
And it takes me forever. I always depend on my kids to help me with that. But it was relatively simple. You're saying.
Yeah, they removed the complexity.
Oh, that's awesome.
Really straightforward. Yeah.
Dude, that's great. I can see. I mean, I know that we're in the country right now, and it's really easy for city folk to be like, well, in the country they do this. I can see this being an application in any housing home environment, whether you're in an apartment in the city, a house in a suburban neighborhood, because it's always, I mean, for our own safety, our own benefit, it's good to know what's going on in our neighborhoods. Number one, in case of danger, in case anybody comes in, but it also helps in case something happens to somebody else. We've got it on camera to help out other people. So I can see this application being an affordable option for anybody in really any environment. It doesn't have to be a way out there in the country type environment.
No, if you've got a large backyard and you want exposure to that backyard, this would provide that for you.
Oh, that's spectacular. So,
yeah.
Man, anything else you want to tell me about it?
So far, I've seen really good performance at night. It's not spectacular, but for the price point, it's exceeded my expectations for it.
We're talking about very affordable. We're talking about, this whole situation is less than $200.
That's correct. Yes, it'll retain 3,000 video segments. So once it gets to that 3,000 mark, or if it fills up the card capacity, it'll start knocking off the older videos. You can also have the flexibility of linking it to one of your computers, laptop inside the home, and offboarding the videos there as well. So it provides you a lot of avenues as far as what you can do with the videos.
Awesome. Man, so as you can see, the installation on that is super simple, easy to do. You did it in about 20 minutes. The reality is 15, 20 minutes of total installation. But as always, thank you for watching. Jason, thank you for letting me come out to your property so we could show this, and we'll be doing a lot more stuff with Jason here. Go ahead and leave a comment in the description below on maybe some other security options that are easy and cheap for other people. Remember to like and subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you can keep getting updates every time we come out with videos. As always, thank you very much. Everybody, have a super blessed day. Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.